If you like an action-adventure first-person shooter, then look no further. In this video we will be comparing these two AAA titles, so stick around. Now, Far Cry 4 was released back in 2014 and Far Cry 5 this year. Starting with Far Cry 4, the game takes place in Kyrat, a fictional take on the Himalayas. The story follows A.J. Gale, an American Kyrati caught in a Civil War fight with the Kyrats Royal Army, an army controlled by their king Pagan Min. Sorry, his name's a little hard to pronounce. Now, Far Cry 5 takes place in another fictional place called Hope County, Montana, where preacher and antagonist Joseph Seed and his cult, Project at Eden's Gate, hold a dictatorial rule over the area. The story follows an unnamed junior deputy sheriff, which sometimes referred to as Rookie, who becomes trapped in the Hope County and works alongside factions of a resistance to liberate the county from Eden's Gate. Similar to its predecessor, Far Cry 5 is set in an open world environment which the players can explore freely on foot or via various vehicles from planes, boats, trucks, not SUVs, well yeah SUVs, but four-wheelers, etc. Unlike the previous titles in the series where the player takes on a set role of a character, the game gives you the opportunity to customize your character's appearance. With a variety of weapons and explosives to fight against enemies with a renewed emphasis on close quarter combat, will have you itching for more. Now, the gameplay focuses on a lot of combat and exploration, so you will battle enemy soldiers and dangerous wildlife. Using a wide array of weapons, both games have a great balancing storyline. Now just throw in a ton of side quests, bring in co-op multiplayer, and these games are for sure a long-lasting adventure for you guys. It's not just the end when you beat the story mode. It can get better and better as you go with a friend or by yourself. Now, throughout both games, the players can run, leap, and crouch, and have the ability to use weapons including shotguns, crossbows, sniper rifles, mines, throwing knives, bows, flamethrowers, and rocket launcher. The game allows players to take cover to avoid gunfights and to perform melee takedowns from above or up close. Players can use a variety of methods to approach missions. Players can utilize the stealth system and evade and complete objectives without being noticed, or they also have the option to assault enemies with firearms and vehicles. One thing I did like about Far Cry 4 is you could ride an elephant, assuming as if it was your own mini tank. You cannot do that in Far Cry 5, of course, because it's a totally different setting, but that's alright. Players can throw bait towards enemies which attract nearby wildlife. That is hostile to both the player and the enemy. Players can also hunt and skin for animals. The games feature an open world environment that is free for players to explore. It features several environments on both games, including forests, rivers, and mountains. To allow players to travel between places faster, obviously they have cars, and you can drive and shoot at the same time, and can enable auto drive, in which the game's artificial intelligence, AI, takes over the role of controlling the vehicle and guide players to their objectives. You can also hijack other cars and whatnot as you go along through places to places. There are many side missions that can both be completed, including hostage rescues, bomb disposal quests, and hunting missions. You can collect animal parts to get more into your satchel to carry more things, more weapons, but that's my take on both games, guys. I just wanted to let you guys see the differences in the games. They're both awesome AAA titles. Ubisoft knocked the park out with these. I think Far Cry Primal was a good game too, but people don't really mention that one as much because it was a bit different. Obviously set in a way back in time. But this is just my take on these games. They're both great games. If you play one or the other, you're missing out. I would highly suggest playing both titles. Doesn't matter which one you play first because they don't follow the same exact storyline. But Ubisoft, like I said, did a great, amazing job. I'll leave you guys with the rest of the gameplay to check them out. But thank you. Peace.
This has all been just a terrible misunderstanding. Show yourself and we'll sort it all out.
Better keep the chit chat down.
Don't think we'll have any trouble from this bunch.
Why they're still alive is beyond me. These folks should have been more generous.
You're an angel.
What the hell's
Thank
going on
you.
around here?
Keep working. Look, I overreacted back there. We're at war. We keep losing soldiers, the work keeps piling up.
Is there anything I can do? I'm not a soldier, but I want to help.
Okay. Sure. There's a farm not far from here. Kanan runs it, but she's old and she could use your help with some wild animals.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Rook, I'm sorry. I thought they got you. Come on. Come on. Come on. Check the room, Rook. Oh, Jesus. I had no idea.